Let's look at another directive, undef. Undef undefines a macro name previously defined using define directive. It's very simple. Okay, here I am defining a macro by name iOS. So inside main method, let's check that using if directive by using preprocessor operator defined. Here defined returns true if we pass a macro name which is already defined. Okay, if not, it returns false or 0. So as you can see the code being highlighted here, that is printf statement, that means this line of code gets compiled and executed since we have iOS defined here. If we remove iOS, then it won't get compiled and executed. So let us have that iOS defined here. So it compiles and outputs this line of code present inside if and if block. So in the next line, I'll undefine this macro iOS. Still you can see the highlighting of this code. That's because the compiler doesn't yet know the undefined directive we are using to undefine this iOS macro. So its effect, I'll show its effect by compiling and executing it. Okay, as you can see, the line of code between if and if doesn't get executed. Let me prove that by using else directive too. Here I'll write macro iOS has been undefined. Now the code inside else part should get executed even though it's not being highlighted by this editor. So macro iOS has been undefined. Okay, so that's working perfectly as expected. Okay, the code inside else block. You could even cut this and use this undefined directive inside function, in this case inside main method. That works the same way as it worked previously. So hash define iOS is the global definition for iOS. So inside main we undefine it. Okay, so inside main it's undefined, so the code inside else block gets executed. If you remove this, the code inside if block gets executed, that is I love Apple devices. So that's how you could use undef directive. Usually these kind of directives are used by developers while debugging the code, and while taking user input you want something to be executed only once. For consecutive user inputs you don't want something to be executed. In such cases you undefine a macro. That way couple of block of codes can be skipped from execution. So that maybe that's the use case of this undef. Other than that, I don't think it's much useful for users at user end. Okay, so nevertheless know that there is a keyword or there is a directive called undef to undefine already defined directive. Even if that directive is not defined, if you use undef of some undefined macro name, it won't have any effect. Okay, so that's it. Please visit the link present in the description section of this YouTube video for source code, notes and discussion about this topic, and please stay subscribed to our YouTube channel and blog. Share this video with your friends on WhatsApp, Telegram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, etc. and do not forget to like this video on YouTube. Thank you.